Okay. Sun's beaming down on me. It's okay. It's all right. Get some lighting here. So today we're talking about just doing things by yourself. When we're talking about, having a project, having a goal, having a vision, we may jot down like the things that we need, maybe like resources, maybe people, maybe just like money if you're trying to, fund a project sort of thing. Or maybe in terms of, how about this? How about when you're working out and you have a fitness goal and you feel like you may need, people to help motivate you to work out. So the harsh truth of that is that, it maybe is something that you want to do, but it's actually, you're the only one that's able to do it. You may have people that actually do want to work out with you, but they have different goals. They're not able to do the work for you. You got to be able to do the work for yourself. 7 o'clock, basically, after work. Here I am running. Once again, a coach of mine in boxing often says this, Coach Manny. He says, the road to a boxer is a lonely road. So I take that meaning that the only way you strive to improve, the only way you break your barriers, the only way you find out who you truly are is when you're by yourself. You can have group classes, that's great. You guys push each other. You guys chase people who may be better than you. That way it's a way of a competition, but the biggest competition is always going to be about yourself. It's you versus you. And you find that out when you're by yourself, you're doing the work, whether you're pushing limits or you're actually regressing. So success, leveling up, all that stuff is a lonely road. And be sure to find out what your limits are, because only you would know that, and only you can find that out. Gardner, the person from the Pursuit of Happiness movie, that the character that Will Smith plays, he quotes, his mom would often tell him, the Calvary isn't coming. You got to do this yourself. So, and I take that to heart, because like, wow, kind of relates to the stuff that I do with the channel. As you can see, the idea that I had in the beginning of like wanting to start something, and the beginning I felt like I needed people for that. I needed people, I needed resources, I needed, special skills from other people to be able to do that. And it quickly turned into me finding out like I don't have that access of people, I don't have that access to the special skills that I need to be able to, get this up and running. And what that became was, it became me in this car, like, I'm in the car right now talking. It became me finding out what do I have around me that are my resources, that I am able to do, that I have around me. So say with the shows, like the podcast shows that were on the channel, I was running on a old laptop. That's not even mine. It was my sister-in-law's work laptop. And the only way I can be able to record those shows was on Google Hangouts with my friends when they are available, and it was little steps like that. It was little gradual steps like that, from whatever resources that I had on my own, that I was able to do something of that concept of making a quote unquote show. So when it came to making video game videos, I was like, okay, well, I don't have like, the up to date, next gen consoles. I don't have like the high end PC. Like I mentioned, working on my sister-in-law's laptop. So what I ended up doing was buying a like $15 tripod and using our old digital camera and pointing it down on the phone, doing mobile games, intro to mobile games. So it became stuff like that where I needed to rely on myself to be able to just do the things that I have these thoughts and goals and visions in my head, the ideas in my head, and to do them myself. So like, I couldn't rely on, like say my friends, because, they all had everybody has their own lives. Everybody has their own lives. That's the honest truth about it. They're not running on your time. They're running on their own time. They got their own obligations. They have all that stuff they got to deal with on their own life. And you're
project vision channel thing is not really the priority unless they want to partner up with you and do it with you. But if that's not the case, it's on their own free time. So this vision idea channel thing that was in my head, I had to do it myself, and that's the reality of, when it came to this vlog, is that you have to do things yourself. You have to learn these special skills. You have to learn about editing. You have to learn about cutting. You have to learn about transitioning. When it came to martial arts, I had to learn about the technique myself, how to do the technique. People can show me and guide me how to do it step by step, but until I feel it out and go through the repetition and the process of like training this particular technique, switching hands here, this particular technique, I won't know how it feels and how it's supposed to feel until I am able to do it like 100 out of 100, 1,000 out of 1,000. I think there's a Bruce Lee quote, one of my favorite martial artists of all time that I look up to, is like, I don't fear the man that knows 10,000 kicks and does them one time. I fear the man that does one kick 10,000 times. So it is a repetition game. It's chipping away, chipping away at the quote-unquote block to become a statue. It's laying down a brick by brick to eventually become a wall. So it's not like you think of like, oh, I want to build a wall, but nothing is made. I need this, I need that, I need this. No, break it down some more. It's, let me place this brick as perfect as I possibly can, and then do the next one the next day, the next hour, and then eventually, as you lay these bricks, this foundation, all of a sudden you realize you have a wall, that was made, and it started from laying those bricks piece by piece by piece. So what I'm saying is, everything that I've learned so far in this journey of becoming a content creator, journey of writing video game journalism articles, this journey of who I am as a person, it all revolves around me needing to do it myself, because nobody's going to be able to do this idea that I have in my mind for me. I got to do it myself. I have to do this myself. So yeah, I think that is it. It's a little bit of a short one today. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this vlog. You just got to do things yourself. If you have an idea that you have in your head, you have a vision that you have in your head, break it down to what that looks like, but know that you got to do it yourself. Your progress can't happen with people doing it for you. Progress is going to happen when you do it yourself. That's all I gotta say regarding that. Guys, let me know in this video what you guys are working towards, that you learned that you had to do yourself. Whether it's making content, whether it's like you have an idea of starting a business, that sort of thing. Let me know in the comment section down below what you have to come across that you have to do yourself. Yeah, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. All right, take care, guys. Peace.